Hello everyone, welcome to the orbit of the coding. So today I am going to explain component life cycle. So in Angular, component life cycle is a very important topic. So in the life cycles, like we need to cover or explain how event are called if we initiate the project or if we load the Angular project. Like what is the order of the event execution. So this is the main things we can discuss about the life cycles of Angular hook. So we have multiple events called during the component life cycles. So we have two types, like we are already known in the. So if we create any Angular app, we have a bunch of Angular component, and the one component related to small part of UI, and all the component combined together create a Angular app. So so in the life cycle hooks we have a different relationships of the component. So in the previous video session I have already explained the child to parent communication or parent to child communications, right? So if child to parent communications, we have the life cycles hook, or we can say that the execution of the event should be different, not more be different, but the call of should be different. So in this video I am going to explain. So let's flip to the visual code, and I'm going to explain how Angular lifecycle works. And already I have created some events over there. So before going to, like, I just explain the what type of events we have there in the Angular life cycles. So here you can see that in the Angular life cycles, we have the first. This is the order actually. ngOnChanges. This is the first event. ngOnInit, doCheck, ngAfterContentInit, ngAfterContentCheck, ngAfterViewInit, ngAfterViewChecked, and ngOnDestroy. Right. So I will explain one by one hook. Let's go to the visual code. So here you can see that I already create some templates to explain, or we go over the things how to, like, we can create some examples, like some little bit some examples, and based on the examples I'm trying to explain how it works, right? So in the about sections I have create a headers, and we have also some, I have bind some inputs ng models, right, and create some there. And in the ts I have added a console.log on every events. First, we have a constructor. Then I have added a log constructor about component code. And the second, we have ngOnInit, ngOnChange, do check, ngAfterContentInit, ngAfterContentCheck, ngAfterViewInit, ngAfterViewCheck, and ngDestroy. So I am going to save the applications that is already built out. Now I am going to show you the execution. I'm going to about component, and now I'm going to show you the execution of the events. So here you can see that the first constructor is called about constructor. Then we have onInit. Then we have a do check, and after that ng after content init, ng after content check, ng after view init, ng after view check, do check, and again, uh, again like so. This is the repeats like do check after contents after view content do check. So this is the repeat. So this is why repeat because like in the UI here in the UI, if you bind anything, then first like any inputs events any bindings anything properties bindings are calling, then first do check is called, right? So I just show you. So I'm going to put any name. So here you can see that. So do check ng after content check and after view check. So this is the repeated. So so that's the purpose actually. If anything change on the UI inputs like do check and the three events are called again, right? So now I am going to show you the parent and child relationship. So how this should work, right? So I am going to just copy all the event, right, and put into the parent component. So this is the parent component and we have a child. So in the parent component, I am going to just place the things, right, and going to save, and then I need to replace the component name. So we have a parent component, right? So now I'm going to replace it. So this is the find. This is okay. I just find all okay and replace all. Yeah. So now I'm going to in the home component. Let's see. Okay. So this one I need to save it again. Let's delete it. Create a new terminal and put it to the ng server. So you can see that currently building our application. Yeah, that's quickly build the applications, and we have yeah, that's good. Yeah, here you can see that in the parent, right? Constructor is called do check, then ng after content init, ng after content check, previous value undefined current, and then we have this is the order. This is similar, but I want to same thing add on the child, right? Then we can see if we change anything on the parent, then how the life cycle of works, right? To the child, this is not a child. This is a child component. Oh, we have two ngOn changes. So I just copy and put it in the log here and remove the one event from here. Yeah, errors have gone. So now I need to replace this is the child component, correct? Okay, now I'm going to replace. So all the replace. Now I'm going to save all. Right. Let's see. Going to do this one. At about is code, and then moving to the again this one. Yeah. So now you can see that we have constructor called onInit, do check, ng after content init, ng after content check. Then we have once these event, then we have call to the constructor child with ng on changes, right? Init, do check, after content check, after view init from the child, after view check, after view init, after view check, and do check from the parent. And this is the similar do check from the child, and other things. And now I'm going to find some event that parent works. Yeah, here you can see count change. That's do check and the child component events are called, right? And when I want to send data from this is hold on. So data from the child, right? When I'm going to send data to the parent, child to parent, right? Let's see how it's calling. I'm going to click here. You can see that parent do parent do check after content check from parent, do check from child, and this is the sequence of the like anything in already explained, anything changes on onto the UI. So after content check, after view check, and after this is from the child. This is event called. So now I'm going to explain little bit explain about the events of the life cycle event, how and what is the meaning of that. So ngOn changes when input bound properties change, respond to change in input properties, ngOn init after once after the first, right, initialize a component after the input set, and do check every change detection cycle, like anything modified in the UI. So do check should be called. ng after content init once after content is projected into the component, like initialize project control like ng content. ng after content check every check of the project content. And ng after view once after the view and child's view are ready, then we can call. And ng after view checked after every check of the component view and child. This is response to the view, right? And the ng destroy just before component is destroyed. So if you want to destroy a component, then ng destroy is called. And also Angular cycle hooks we have a properties. Suppose if you load any page and some of components are not called. So if any component is no longer used in our current page, then lifecycle hook is automatically destroy the component that is not longer used. So ngDestroy, this is used for the purpose of cleanup if you need to unsubscribe, clear timers, detach listeners. So this is the very useful if this is the useful when we need to prevent from the memory leak. So thank you guys. Have a nice day and happy learning.